want to ask you something honest. How many courses have you bought in the last 2 or 3 years? Don't be embarrassed. I'm not asking to make you feel bad. I'm asking because I think I know the answer. And I think I know why nothing has changed yet. It's probably not what you think. My name is Ray Main. I'm 77 years old. I spent 40 years trying to build something online. Actually, before online was even a thing, or trying to find something that would work. MLM businesses mostly, 8 of them, maybe 10 if I'm counting right, and I showed up. That's the part people don't expect me to say. I wasn't lazy about it. I learned the pay plans. I introduced speakers on webinars. I answered questions for other people's downlines. I did the work they told me to do, and almost nothing came from it. For a long time, I thought the problem was me, that I was just missing something other people had, some natural ability I didn't come with. But that wasn't it. Here's what I eventually figured out. The problem wasn't that I wasn't learning. The problem was that I was always learning the wrong system. There's a difference between being a hard worker and working a system that actually works. I was working the first one for 40 years. I didn't find the second one until I was 77. When I was in construction, the work was clear. You poured the foundation, you framed the walls, you put up the roof. There was a sequence to it, and you followed it. You got a building. If you skipped steps or worked out of order, the whole thing came down. Online business is exactly the same, but most courses never show you the sequence. They show you pieces, important pieces maybe, but pieces without an order. And when you're learning pieces without an order, you end up knowing a lot of things and doing nothing with any of them. I watched this happen to myself over and over. I'd buy something, learn it, feel like I was making progress, and then stall because I knew the concept, but I didn't know what to actually do first or second or in what order any of it was supposed to go. That's not a learning problem. That's a system problem. What changed for me wasn't finding more information. It was finding a mentor with one clear path. I did my homework. I was skeptical. 40 years of trying things will do that to you. But when I found a mentor with 15 years in doing this, who's earned over $13 million himself and helped several of his students earn over $1 million themselves, I paid attention. And what he showed me wasn't more concepts. It was a sequence. Step one, step two, step three. You don't guess what comes next. You just do the next thing. That was different from anything I'd tried before. The other thing that was different, I wasn't just handed a course library and told good luck. There were coaching calls, someone to tell me when I was doing something wrong, someone to look at what I was building and say, no, try it this way. That kind of feedback is worth more than 100 videos because you can watch all the videos you want, but if nobody's ever watching what you're actually doing and telling you where you're off, you'll keep going in the wrong direction with great confidence. I know. I did it for 40 years. Here's what I want to say to the person who bought 3 courses and feels like they're failing. You're probably not failing. You're probably working hard inside a system that was never designed to get you to the finish line. That's not your fault, but it is your problem to solve. The solution isn't another course. It's finding the right sequence and someone who will walk it with you. God didn't wire us to learn in isolation. Even in ministry, I learned that. You can read every theological book ever written and still miss what a seasoned pastor could have shown you in an afternoon. Some things just require someone further down the road. If what I just described sounds familiar, the link to what I found is in the description. It starts with a free webinar. No pressure. Just watch it and see if the sequence makes sense to you. You don't have a learning problem. You just might be working the wrong system. I'll see you Wednesday.